Hi, tonight I'm going to make a broccoli cheddar casserole. My name's Shayna and thank you for joining me on Shayna Shows You Stuff. This recipe was suggested by a follower and so I took up the challenge. Let's go make it. So let's prep our recipe. We're going to start by chopping up one small onion. Have I mentioned yet that I am not a chef? This is like the hard part of the onions here at the end. Oops. Two cups of broccoli. We want 4 cloves of garlic, and we're going to mince these. I have the world's best mincer. I brought my garlic pre-shelled. One tablespoon of chopped fresh parsley. A 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. 1 cup of grated cheddar cheese. One cup of grated cheddar cheese. 3/4 of a cup of rice. One can of cream of anything soup. I have chose mushroom, but you could use cream of chicken, or you could also use cream of asparagus, or you could use cream of broccoli, cream of anything. We're going to add a tablespoon of olive oil to our pan as it's heating up. Once the oil is hot, we're going to add our onion. And we're just going to saute the onion until it starts to brown. I have the temperature set on medium-high. So we're going to brown the onion at medium-high. Once it's brown, we're going to add our garlic. And saute for about 30 seconds. We're going to add our salt and pepper. Add our rice. Add our cream of mushroom soup. and 2 cups of water. We're going to bring this to a boil, so I'm just going to turn my heat just up a little tiny bit. Instead of 2 cups of water, you can also add 2 cups of chicken broth if you want it a little bit more rich. You can use a whisk to really get that soup kind of broken up and incorporated into the liquid. Now that it's come to a good simmer, I'm going to turn the heat down. Just to about 2 or 3. I'm going to cover and cook it for 15 minutes. Okay, the 15 minutes is up. I have given this a couple of stirs during that time. You can see our rice is starting to cook nicely. We're going to add our broccoli now. And half of the cheese. Give it a mix in to incorporate it well. And we're going to cover this again and cook it for 2 more minutes. Okay, our 2 minutes are up. I'm going to give it a stir. Not with that. I have a purpose for that. You can see our broccoli is starting to get nice and bright and green. I don't want to overcook the broccoli. And I was going to use this fancy casserole dish, but you know what? I don't want to wash another dish. So I'm just going to set that one aside. And instead, I'm just going to finish the dish in here. It's already hot, so I'm just going to take a spatula and kind of clean off the sides. Kind of level it out a little bit. At this point, I'm going to turn the burner off because I'm done cooking on the stove. Now that I've got that nice and level, I'm going to sprinkle the top with cheese, the remaining cheese. If you like cheese, you could add a lot more like than this. I think you could almost double the cheese on this and you would be just fine. I want to get it all in there. I'm going to sprinkle with the chopped parsley. Kind of get it spread out. And now this is just going to go in the broiler in the oven for a few minutes to melt the top of the cheese because it's ready to eat at this point. And there we have it, a few minutes in the oven with the broil to melt the cheese. And doesn't that look delicious? Let's give a scoop. There we have it, broccoli cheese casserole. You could add chicken if you like. I would add it at the stage where you're frying the onions and cook it till the chicken's pretty much cooked through. You don't want raw chicken. Okay, so we have our broccoli cheese casserole. Let's give it a try. It's really hot still. This is a win. If you have suggestions for other things for me to make, please leave it in the comment and I will do my best to make them. Subscribe, follow, like. It encourages me to make more. Thank you. Thanks. Cheers.